All right, this young lady, I think her name is dannphan, and one of the boys showed this to me because this is Funimation finally starting to join the rest of the group at denying guys their love of sexual content.
Sleeping through the entire day. But you know what makes me even more sick than the coronavirus? Funimation. So we all know that Funimation has been falling, but they're taking their time on their ride. Just recently, you might have heard this story about Funimation dropping a series because it falls outside of their standards. Yes, interspecies reviewers, an anime that's about the main characters traveling, having sex with hot monster babes, and then reviewing how good the sex was. Pretty simple, obviously supposed to be a comedy of sorts, a subversion of the otherworld type anime that we see a lot of nowadays. As far as being sexual in nature, we always know that anime is up to be simulcasted with the English dub, and then drop it after the first few episodes. How do you go about seeing this anime, seeing the manga series, getting a whole idea of what this is going to be? You say, yes, we would like to dub that anime. And then when the episodes start coming out, oh, no, we didn't know that was the anime. We didn't know we were licensing that one.
Come on, dannphan. If I'm saying your name right, don't be so gullible about this. Of course, they've been doing it all along, and now it's caught up. Star Wars had its turn. Star Trek, Doctor Who, they all had their turn. Now it's Funimation. They've been doing it with the dub to start with. I mean, what was it, Prison School, where they actually mentioned Gamergate? Do you think the Japanese knew what Gamergate was? Daphne, if you're going to defend this sort of thing, be honest about what's going on. Feminists are infiltrated long ago Funimation, and now they're flexing their muscles. They're shitting on the male fans. That's who will watch this. So you're being gullible when you say this.
Never mind. If you pick it up, even if it was an accident, even if you didn't know...
It's not an accident. In order to make it, that'd be like accidentally driving your car from New York to Newark.
What the anime was about, kind of in your face, how the anime is going to be. But assuming that you didn't know it was a mistake, the licensing was a mistake, I would rather you commit.
Why would you assume something like that? It's not a mistake. They are simply jumping on the bandwagon. The Funimation is now going in the toilet.
To the bit and have a panicked drop of the series, and then you have to explain yourselves later when people who are watching it all of a sudden can't watch it anymore. And of course, Funimation is they have also been caught selling uncut versions in DVD form for people to pick up and buy and enjoy, the anime titties uncensored at home. So they buy the uncut versions only to find that it's still the censored version that they changed.
Yes, dannphan, it's a fuck you to the male fandom. They did it on purpose. Whoever's involved in this is wringing their hands and laughing at this idea when some guy, low status man, and that's what guys are and what nerds are, gets home with his prize and looks up and sees it's censored. They're laughing at it and they're enjoying it and they're making money while doing it. And these losers, I have to say these guys are losers because they'll end up buying this shit anyway, dannphan. There is no such thing as get woke, go broke. Not that you've mentioned it. I'm not, putting anything on you, but I'm letting you know that's what's going on here. And if Funimation goes tits up, it doesn't matter because the feminists involved just move on to a new project. They're like you, dannphan. See your pretty face? You're a very good looking girl. You could lose this gig on this and you can move on. There'll always be a guy willing to pander to you. And so that's what's going on with these female feminists in in anime right now. They're trashing it. Just like Kathleen Kennedy trashed Star Wars, she moves on to a new project. So the only way these guys I'm talking about are going to be non-losers if they actually do something beyond gripe. And this is some of the things I have to deal with in comment section. Guys going on, look, this one, Ducci. Things that make you sick more than the coronavirus. Germs, Twitter, Funimation. And this guy says Democrats. Like, what does, as in, oh my God, where do I start with this? And then he kind of corrects. One guy says, yeah, Disney is there for killing Star Wars. He corrects it in a way of saying Kathleen Kennedy did it, which is true, like Star Trek and Doctor Who. But he mentions woke, but she's not woke. Cosmo not, she's not woke. She's a feminist. She does it because she doesn't like men, and she's going to crap all over men, and that she's getting paid for it, and she's enjoying it. Now, this is what I'm talking about. Shapiro is the flip side of the same shekel, because someone talked about Shapiro, and he says shekel. So not only does this guy talk about, wokeness, but he's blaming the Jews, of course. This is what I have to deal with every time with these losers. They run away from the situation. Oh my God, it drives me insane. Now this is another huge problem, is edgelords. I am not pro free speech. I think some losers should not be allowed to speak on topics. And edgelords, they're useless. They make things worse. Now, what's his name? Taku, or whatever you want to say it. This guy, he complains, but he does it in a jokey voice. So he can run away and say, it was just a joke, brah. Yeah.
Funimation. First, you declare war on the fan base. Yes, I saw that time that you copied my video and you uploaded it to your own Funimation channel. And I've talked about that in a previous video titled Funimation is Stealing My Videos, which it's a title that doesn't really get confused with too many other things. There aren't like 12 secret meanings in that title. Pretty much gives away exactly the fight you've picked.
Yeah, like this guy being the voice of any kind of pushback it's a joke. He's a joke. Well, where is it here? Just a minute. See if I can't find it here. Here. Okay, this is the main issue with this guy. He pretends he has balls, then loses his balls. Now listen.
Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds, thousands in fact, of anime. And this is the one they take off because, it falls outside of Funimation standards. Funimation, with all due respect, and I do have a lot of respect for you, helped the anime industry tremendously. Wait, no balls, say it like it is. You got...
Oh, no balls, right? I respect it. I don't respect Funimation. This is a guy who's too cowardly to tell these guys what is what.
Gotta be honest, that is one of my #1 most important takeaways from anything that has to do with social media. As a YouTuber, I pride myself that I'm honest with my fans. If I mess up, I'll tell you. If I don't mess up, I'm not gonna apologize just for clout. Funimation, I don't think you removed it.
This is strongman posturing. This guy pretends he has principles.
Species reviewers because it falls outside your standards. I think you removed interspecies reviewers because the wonderful warriors of the social justice movement have become too powerful. They set their eyes on this show as a big fat no-no, and you couldn't take...
Right away. They're not social justice warriors. They're feminists. He can't even say the word. That's what these guys do because they're too cowardly to even point out who is doing what. And this guy is going to talk about balls. Let me tell you something, guys. The biggest problem is guys hold on to their balls. It's the balls that make guys useless. Because balls make guys pander to the women.
I 100% absolutely don't blame you for that at all. If that is in fact the reason, then all...
He doesn't blame them. Why doesn't he blame them? Why shouldn't you blame them? I mean, they are purposely crapping on the fans. And it's not because of pressure from the outside. These are feminists. They're doing it on purpose. They want to do this. And they should be blamed.
The power to you. Say that you're taking interspecies reviewers off your Funimation licensing board because no balls. Say it like it is and all is good. But you just dug yourself quite the pit by, defining your standards as any anime you've ever licensed. And yes, I am going to meme that to the ground. No, this is not the single most informative video I've ever made. No, I didn't even make this video because I'm salty. I mean, you're essentially just saying, okay, you can't watch it legally, now you have to pirate it, which is...
You're not salty? Man, what a loser you are. These feminists, Taku, pissed all over you. You are a low status, geeky nerd. You're at the bottom of the rung. And they're doing it to spite guys like you. And you're so scared of your bullies, you can't even say so. What a punk you are.
I mean, not going to change anyone's lives. Most of us probably pirate it anyway because the pirated version is uncensored. But I very much appreciate all the time, all of
you take. This is an edgelord. Let's laugh over this. Someone pissed all over us because we're guys. And all we can do, we can't get together and protest or do anything like that. We just kind of laugh because, we're so scared of the bullies. This is pathetic.
To watch this video, and I will reiterate, please don't harass Funimation. I figured this was just a very important life.
Yeah, don't harass Funimation for pissing all over us. What a ballless punk. And you want to talk about, oh my God, you want to stay in good with Funimation. I mean, talk about a loser. Don't say anything to the bully. He might punch me in the face. I think this is all I need to say about these losers. There's a reason why guys get crapped on all the time. Because they take it, they have no solidarity. The trouble is they do have balls, which makes them, just losers. They look for what the girls want. If what's happening is this is girl-powered feminism. That's what's entered. They're too scared to stand up to the girls. You're already deselected, Taku. You're already nerd. Girls already won't touch you. So you've got nothing to lose. But you guys still glom onto this desperate hope that maybe some girl will like you. Oh my God. Anyway, this is not how you defend your hobbies. This is pathetic to the nth degree. That's all we have to say about this.